Apart from investing, because I talk about that all the time, these are my top 3 tips for building wealth. Number 1 is to start a business. Starting a business was the best financial decision I ever made. I'd spent time traveling the world. I was away for 8 years, and most of my jobs while I was away were either employed but kind of without a boss, where I was in sales and they just gave me targets, and as long as I hit them, I was left alone, or self-employed, where I was just looking after myself. So when I came back to the UK, I got a job and I was employed, and I realized that it wasn't really for me. I wanted to work for myself, but I also realized that that is the way to make money. Firstly, if you own a limited company rather than being employed, it's way more tax efficient. Also, if you were going to work really hard for most of your life, most days, you should be doing that for yourself to build something of your own rather than line someone else's pockets and you just take a small cut. Of course, starting a business isn't for everyone, and it's not easy, and it usually requires a lot of hard work, which is something that people don't talk about that much when they're talking about building wealth. Hard work. I can tell you, I've been running my business for 5 years. It's going really well. I have worked very hard. Number 2 is reading, not just finance books. Read anything that's going to teach you, and I believe that there's a very good chance that your income will increase over time from that. This is one of the most important changes I ever made in my life when I started reading, and I realized that I can learn from the greatest minds all over the world by spending a tenner on a book. You can choose a subject, then choose the most well-known book that's written about that subject. Read that book and you'll know more about that subject than 90% of the world. And it's my view that if you do that consistently over a long period of time, you will totally change as a person and your income will probably increase. Number 3, and this one I talk about all the time, don't spend money on trying to look wealthy. If you want to get wealthy, forget about looking wealthy. If you want to look wealthy, that's brilliant, do it, but you need to be okay with staying poor.